ba 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 ba. Ah! Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What? All right, closed captioner. You did it. You did it, Anwa. You did it. Congratulations. Congratulations. You remembered. Congratulations. Wahoo! Wahoo! Yeah, the ads manager is broken. Classic ads manager. Classic. You'll love to see it. All right. All right. Okay. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of. Where is my pencil? It doesn't work. Great. I love it when it does that. And try again. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. There you go. Yeah. Save big money at Menards. Not from this one. You're not gonna know what the hell you're camping. That's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah. Save big money at Menards. I'm preparing something. Do not mind me. I am preparing what needs to be prepared for me to do the thing. Almost ready. Yeah. There you go. That's that's alright. That's good. That's good. I think. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let me switch to this. Hmm. Maybe just because they're angled. Things are different for some reason. Okay. Well, let us add everyone. Raw. I'm just gonna raw. They're never gonna know what hit them. When I raw. When I go raw. Whoa, on. You can't just go raw like that. Just watch me. Just watch me. I'm gonna go raw. On, no. Raw. So bad. I'm going raw. Onward, please. I'm going sicko mode. None of you will ever be able to stop me from going sicko mode. I'd like to see you try. Look at that. Hmm. Hum hum hum. Tickle of my drum. I guess it makes sense. Makes sense, I guess. Let me look ahead. 7.5 body proportion. Show me. Huh. Need a woman's one. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Unless you might be going for the 8 head. Hmm. It might be 8 head. Hmm. That makes sense for me. Before shortening does change that a bit. I should stop looking at this. I should be focusing on entertaining and being a guy who talks. I should be the talk guy. I should not be the not talk guy. Enki! Hello. Hi. Your wow went right. Went right for, oh my god, he went right for real. Hi. Hi. Hello, hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, hi. Hi. I'm just gonna check my mic. Okay, my mic's good. Alright, good. It has happened where my mic's been like, hee hee, I'm not real. I'm not real, hee hee. How was the Anwa? I'm good. My family, my family, what the hell, went on a trip, so I've been home alone for the past few days. I've been fending for myself, and only me. Yeah. How have you been? How have you been, NK? How are you? Great Onward Adventure. I'm on the Great Onward Adventure right now. It's true. It's true. I've been doing many things, and also not many things. But I've been doing many things. I've been doing nothing and everything all at once. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. I've been cooking. And I mean like actually cooking, I've been cooking. I've been like with food and stuff. Pretty good, and that's pretty much the same for me, bouncing around like always. Hell yeah. There's noise. Okay. Someone's cutting grass. Yeah, so I've been well, mostly just like relaxing. I've gone on walks, I've meditated. I've Okay, the person cutting grass is in my backyard. They probably hear me right now. Don't let them know. Don't let them know what I'm doing. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer because I'm kind of embarrassed. Okay. They could definitely hear me because my AC is not well covered. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, so I've been drawing. I've been meditating. I went on a walk. I've been cooking food. I've been singing loudly. And I've been I yesterday I studied art a bit. You're a free man. I'm a free man. I could finally do what I want. I could sing very loud. Yeah. It's very nice. So let me show you some of the things actually. Let me show you some of the things that I've been doing, that I've been up to. Twitter, activate. Twitter, come to me. Where is my OBS? OBS, activate. All right. Actually, wait. This is very loud. This is so fucking loud. Why is the cutting of grass so loud? Help me, it's so loud. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys are picking it up, but like, it is right next to my ear. It is right next to my ear. Oh my god. Shut up. Hyper. Hyper, how are you doing? Alright. Hunwachan. Alright, first things first is I drew this on stream, on one of the streams. It was on the Snom stream. It was on Friday. It was last stream. So I drew a Snom and I was like, what if? On was ears. That's exactly what's happening. Also, my mouth is screaming too. So I was like, what if Snom, right? But I reverse him. So his, as you can tell, his eyes are in there and he's tooting. He's tooting. Having a good time. Get a little bit of it? Okay, well, luckily it's only a little bit. I can tell you a lot more is happening than a little bit. OMG! Hi, Katrina, hi, Katrina, hi, Katrina, hello, hi, 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 hi. Okay. Alright, so that was this Snom. He's Snom tootin'. Then there's this picture. Now, this is just a guy. This is This is Beardbarian. I'm doing good, by the way? Okay, good. You better be. You better be doing good. You better both be doing good. All of you out here better be doing good. Catchroom, you better be doing good. Alright? And you better be doing good. Y'all be. Anyone lurking better be doing good. Yeah, so this one was just Beardbarian. I saw this picture and I was like, "Aw." I was like, "Oh, look at him. Look at him. They're so cute. OMG." No, I'm not doing good. I'm doing awesome. Let's go. Let's go. So I was like, I gotta capture it. So I tried drawing it. Now, luckily for me, I think I was the first. Yeah, I was the first to do fan art. So we're so big. We're winning it so big right now. Hi, Anwa. Hi. Hello. What's up? Hi. What's up, Anwa? Hi. How are you? Hi. You okay, Anwa? Hi. Hi. Yeah, and he replied, and I was like, no problem, man. Yippee. Also, I cook the rice. I did this post because I was cooking rice, if you could believe. If you could believe, I was cooking rice. So I cooked the rice. I didn't know what to do for a schedule, so I was like, what if I just put Snom? What if I just put the Snom drawing everywhere? Now there's something else that happened, which is oh yeah, so WK Cat posted this, and then I did the very original joke of the Yamcha dying. I'm not. That's a very small picture. There's Yamcha dying. I can believe you cook. Yeah, it's true. I can cook rice. It's true. It's true. And people really liked it. People really liked the joke. It just kept getting likes. It like if you go to my notifications, it's just like for the past 3 days, it's just been like, you got some 100 likes. You got 100 likes. someone reposted it. Oh, I got another 100 likes. And I was like, please, somebody save me. And yeah, that's been very original. It's super. Hold on, let me go on the post. It's super original, and no one else did the joke. Not a single other person made the joke. No one ever. I was the first, actually, to make the joke. If you could believe it, it was actually I was the first and only person to make the joke. Okay, this is kind of funny. Yeah, if you could believe it. Only person to make the joke. Either them dirty bro, you Yamcha. Look at their pose and tell me they're not the Yamcha pose. Hold on, let me go reference. That's a. I need a picture. I need a picture. Okay, there you go. Look at this. Look at this pose. Look at how they are. Okay, look at how they look. Okay, ingrain it into your mind. Scroll up here. It's the exact same pose. You're telling me this shit wasn't on purpose? It was planned, okay? It was planned from the beginning. I'm telling you, it was an inside job. I'm telling you, man, it was an inside job. They knew what they were doing. They knew. Okay? It was all planned from the start. I guess if they post like that, they had to know. They had to know, man. That's my headcanon is that's why the phone is there. Because in the picture, they have their phone on the ground with them, but it's closed. What I'm thinking is that they were on their phone, they were looking at the Yamcha pose. They looked up Yamcha pose, and they were like, okay, I need to take a picture of me in the Yamcha pose. They looked up Yamcha pose on their phone, and they got into the position, and they closed their phone and kept it on the floor. So it's in the frame. It's right there with them. That's what happened. I'm telling you. You have to believe me. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's what they did. You have to believe me. You have to believe me, please. Please, you gotta believe me. Another thing. So, I've been doodling around town a bit. Found this. Oops, I should make it black. I found this pencil, which I really like. I really like this pencil. You have mental health issues or delusional. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I like it because with if you go faster, it changes how big it is. So I'm putting the same amount of pressure, but if I go faster, it gets smaller. I like that. I like that. It also has like pretty good settings, so I don't have to change anything. I use similar on mine. It's really nice. It's really nice to work with. Yeah, it's really nice to work with. I enjoy it. Genius at play. He knows how to draw a line. Yeah. It's so hard to draw. I like how crisp of lines. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I like the texture of it. I like the texture of it, and I like the taper and how it's like longer on one side. It just if it looks good, it feels good. It feels a lot more like you're drawing with a pencil, honestly. Which I like, because I like drawing with and doodling with pencils. Like it's more like it's more painterly still. It gives a line way easier with having exactly. It feels more intuitive. That's where it is. It feels more intuitive. Like a default airbrush is nice. Like this is still nice. That's too big of a brush size. Like this is still nice. But this is nicer. This is just nicer. Yeah, it just feels more intuitive for me. For me at least, it feels nicer. I understand. Like with this, like sometimes tell me if I'm wrong, right? I probably am. For me, how I feel whenever I'm using like most regular brushes is I don't understand why it's getting darker sometimes. Like I feel I'm not putting extra pressure or something, and like it feels like it's getting darker. Like I understand like if I go like this, like okay, that makes sense. I was putting more pressure over time. But sometimes when I'm just drawing, like when you're actually just putting like stuff on paper and you're like, why is this darker? You know, like why is this part here slightly darker than the rest? I didn't feel like I put that much more pressure. And that's a skill issue. Don't get me wrong, it's a skill issue. But when you're learning to draw, like when you're learning to use a digital art, you know, like on my sketchbook, I don't have this problem, right? I'm not like, why is it darker? It's because I'm shit. That's why it's darker. Like I put more pressure. But with on here, sometimes I'm putting lines and I'm like, I don't get it. I think it's because the opacity staying on that spot for a longer period of time. Maybe. Like, I know there's like the issue is with me. Like the instrument isn't the problem, right? But with this, I feel like I don't have that problem, which is the thing. Like I don't feel like I'm having that issue when I'm using this. Nice mods on. Well, they're non-existent. Yeah, yeah, they're really cool. Also, hi Leon. Hi Leon. Hi Leon. Hi. Oh Leon. Hi. I feel like I'm crazy because the Wawas are only white and black, and last stream I only got white and black Wawas. I can't. Did I bring a wrong version? Did I put on a wrong version of Wawa Park? Mods I know they're also nice. They're also nice. I don't know. So with this one, it just feels nicer. Everything just feels nicer. You'll find your digital brush one day. One day. Well, I mean, right now this is the closest thing. This one is the closest thing I found. It's really nice. It's also the first brush I've had which has this thing with the speed. And I really like that it has that. Wawaist. I would never. I love all my Wawas. Yeah, so I did some like proportion stuff. I learned me some proportionality things. You know, about a lot. It's for a lot of people. It's 8 heads. It's eight heads. There's 7.5, and there's 8 heads. Right. I'm just gonna like draw a very bad, not equal at all laundry list here. 1, 2, 6, 7, and then there's 7.5, or there's 8. You hate your non-existent mod? No, I love them, man. My non-existent mods are like the only thing keeping me going, you know? Okay, so yeah, there's like a normal body, like in the IRLs, has 8 heads. Sorry, a normal body in the real world has 7.5 heads. But most artists will instead go for the 8. Will go for 8 heads because it's close enough and divides nicely. So obviously I'll write the numbers here. Remember, these are not accurate. This is just like I'm teaching what I've learned, and then if there's any info that I say that's wrong, you could say, Onwa, you're stupid and dumb. And I'll be like, ow, that hurt my feelings. But okay. Fair enough. So for 8 heads, it's like you have obviously the first one is the head, right? Like this area is for the head. Makes sense. We get it. We get it. Uh-huh. And then like chin here. Right? You get it. You get it. You get it. So if you get a mod, you'll be quitting. What are you talking about? Bro, get on some fucking level, man. Get real. Break the 0.5, fam. I can calculate for shit. Yeah. I hate calculation. Then the next one is like the bust. The bust, or like the nipple area, right? That's where that is. You get it, you get it, you get it. You're picking it up, you're picking it up. Yeah, the bust, the nips. Yeah. The nips. And then you got the belly button. I'm trying very hard to. I usually put a lot of pressure, just typically, so I'm trying to learn to not do that. It's belly button, also like the start of the wrists. It's also the wrists. I'm just gonna write wrist as well. That's what that is. Or wait. No, not here. It's not here. Whoops. Scratch that. The wrists aren't here. They're lower. I'm stupid. That would be if they're at the belly button. They're supposed to be like the hips. They're like at the hips area. The wrists are not that high. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the elbow. It's the elbow, but I'll just keep the belly button here. Um and then after this, so this is 3 and then 4 where it's like the middle point, right? Over here is where you have the wrists and the crotch / hips area. Yeah, so crotch. Whoops. You have the crotch, and also you have the wrist. Chin also. It's like chin. No, but the shoulder goes like. Yeah, the shoulder is like. There's also like the halfway points of things. Like here, the halfway point. This would be like around the shoulder area. You know. There's also some other ones in other places. If I remember correctly, which I don't think I will. But if we go down here, like this is like 5 is like thighs. There's not really much to say. And then 6 is knees. It's like the end of the knees. Like the knees kind of like start up here and like end here, kind of. But 6 is knees. And then you have the feet down here. And that's what that is. Now, for how big it is, apparent if it's 8 heads, for 8 heads, like length, the width seems to be what they say. Actually, let me start. So 7.5 head, which is like a real life. This is length for real life. Hi, Snaptify. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, wow, wow, I need to stop doing that. If it's the length, then the width is 2 heads. It's a 2 head width. But for 8 heads in length, you have to make this a bit bigger, right? To keep some proportions, right? So it's 2 1/3 head. And I watched a video by PCAT, which is a very, very good artist. If you don't know them, go check them out. PCAT. Wow, wow. Whoa. So for them, what they said they do for this, for the 1/3, which is really like awkward, is they measure 2 heads and then they just go a bit past. Because the thing that goes past is the arms. So like that's why it's bigger, right? Because you have like, and then you got like, right, and then you got, and then you got, and then you have the arms and stuff. Like it would stop maybe around like here, like a bit below or something for both. Not as much as is exaggerating, but like this is like 2 heads, for example, and then you just do a bit, more, just make the arms go a bit out. That's what they say, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, so that's what it seems like. I don't know much apart from that. That's like all I've really learned. That's all I know. Like, I don't know how. I don't know if the chest. I don't know if the chest area is like meant to be bigger or the same as the head, or if there's like a different, if there's any measurement at all. Actually, I don't know if there's any measurement at all. I know the shoulder thing. That's cool info. Well, now you know. Now you know. And also, these are meant to be like guidelines. So it's like some people or some creatures or whatever are going to have differences. Like, not everything's going to be the same. My god. Thighs. Approximations. That's right. You get it. You get it. Yes, like, is. I should move PCAT. PCAT, you're in the way. Move. Move. Okay, there you go. I don't know if, like, a head. Is a head, like, the same size? Like, I mean, width-wise? Width-wise, are they around the same? Or it's a bit bigger, right? It should be a bit bigger. Like, I don't know any proportions apart from this. Now it looks like a Mogus. My god. Hold up. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Found the imposter, guys. Get him! We found him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Get him out of here! A Mogus doing a spirit bomb. No! Hold up. Okay. Maybe like here? It looks more like they found like an. They found the orb. They found the orb you have to ponder. They found the orb you gotta ponder. Item get. I should probably also say, I got this pencil. I got this pencil from Aigaka. They draw NSFW stuff, so be careful. So be careful looking them up. How do I rotate this? I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna go and put a comma. Ooh, nah. Yeah, so like I don't know anything apart from this. I don't know any other proportion stuff, and I know there's a lot more. I know that like the female hips are like around as wide as their chest is long, kind of. Again, it changes. It's not always going to be the same. Whoops. But it's like around that. That's what I've heard. Also, I should actually change this for. I should change this. Is this gonna work? Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. And now I. Oh no! Oh no! Meow. 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 Hmm. How do I make this look right? Uh. Hmm. I'm gonna do the worst thing I could possibly do. How do I make this look right? This looks weird. Maybe I could do this. And then do this. is this fine? They're in Japanese but easily translatable. Got a good reference on Twitter for muscle structure and stuff. I'll just send them. Yes, please do. Please do. Yeah, but like I don't know much about the sizes and things and stuff. I'm just kind of like going, just like going. I think what I like though, I think the thing that makes the most sense to me for sorry, I'm just drawing. I think the thing that makes the most sense to me for like body and stuff, you kind of see it here. But I should. There's too much going on this screen. Boop. The thing that kind of makes sense to me for the body is a kind of like taking the what is it called? The ribs shape, and like turning it into like a solid object, like a full. I know it's already a solid object, but like like the Among Us, kind of like the Among Us was, like turning it into like this kind of bean, turn it into like a bean. I think that to me makes the most sense. Also, yes, it's Among Us. And then for the hips, having like this kind of weird shape. You know? The reason I like this kind of weird shape is ribcage defining the torso area. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like this because it helps with defining the belly button a bit. Like let's say if I wanted this rotated to like be looking down or something, then I know like where a crease might be on the skin, you know? Might be here. And then there might be like a ribcage thing there. You know? Sumi! Sumi the cat! Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hi, 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 hello, hi. Hi to me. Ooh. Looks hella nice, Enki. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. Good job. Good job. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello, hi. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. And then for this, it's just like, your regular old big circle. Big Urkel. And then, you got your other circles. Your other circles. You know? Whoops. You know, you better empower both of us. Yeah. We learning. We learning. Yeah, this is a bit too. I made the rib cage a bit too chunky. It needs to be more like this. More circles. More. More. Do we have the more emote? Can someone put in all caps more, please? Do we have the more emote? I need to know. Chunky is good. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's like a bit too chunky. These needs to be tapered more. More. That's not how you spell it. That's not how you spell more. Wrong. More. That's not how you spell more either. Thighs. Where did that line come from? Can't English. There you go. Yeah, we do have it. Let's go. More. Everyone spam more. Everyone spam more, please. I get it. Yeah, you provide. Exactly. You're great. Okay, so now we have to remember. So the wrists end about here, right? And then they're about here. Because they're like equal length. More! A bit of squimsh. Squimsh is always good. We love the squimsh. We love the little squimshy. But I want it to be more dynamic. I want it to be like. We'll put it here. And then here. Okay. And now you get erased. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I should probably go into the art category. I probably should not be in the just chatting. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be arting. I just wanted to show off. I just wanted to show off my learning. You know? Well, actually, this would be a bit lower because they'd be like overextending if they were. Yeah, there you go. That's better. But you chat NR. It's true. It's true. I could have stayed in the just chatting. It's true. It's all right. We're now in the art category. We're learning. We're doing. Okay, so I kind of thought about this last night before sleeping. I kind of like doing this, having like it's like another little bean. Well, artists are boycotting the art section, and we're fine. Oh wait, did they change it to AI art? Is that why? I'll go back to just chatting. Okay, I'll go back to just chatting. We're going back. I'm back in just chatting, guys. I never left. I never left. I was always here. Yeah, and then I do the same thing, but like in reverse here. Oh, I prefer this. Yeah, I prefer like the rounded lines for this. And then, yeah, I don't know any muscles or anything. I know like some basic muscles that like most people know, right? But like I know there's the deltoid, right? Kind of thing here. There's the bicep, which is in the front, and then there's a tricep, which is in the back. And then there's like a little bit of meat here before it goes there. And then there's like there's the bony part. You know, like I know that kind of. Even then, it's not that good. I know there's like the trapezius that kind of shows off here. Um, I know that there's the trapezius which shows off for like the neck and stuff. Pardon me while I hype up on caffeine. Go right ahead. Please. Please, hype up on all the caffeine. And then, yeah, then there's the head. I should have started with the head so, like, everything was good. I just get, like, the proportions are off. But that's because I did not try to do the proportions. I just tried to show off the different body things. Then there's, like, the chest. I need more! Tab pictures that Twitch put out recently. Some of the structures have been, IA generated. It is what it is. Then you have this. I don't know what that is, but like I don't know like what muscles or anything caused that, but that's there. It's probably part of the deltoid, I would assume. And then there's the chest, which apparently goes under the arm, but I don't know where. I'm not a super muscly individual, so I can't like use myself as reference. It's hard to tell where it goes. But apparently, like, the chest goes, like, underneath? But it might just be underneath, like, the deltoid. So it still looks like it goes there. And then you have that. The trapezius. And then you have some, I don't know what you have here. But I know that you have, like, the rib cage, which shows through a bit. Especially at the bottom, which is why you'll have, like, this kind of point. Front of pectorals. Yeah, like the big chest and stuff. Then you have the 6 abs kind of thing. You have the 6 abs, which stop at the belly button. The belly button has like a thing here, because the belly button is caused by like a hole here. You know? And then you obviously have the hip bone, which shows. You have the hip bone, which shows. And there's like a bit of gap here. Got the pelvis. The moobas. Yeah, the moobas. And then the collar. And then there's also like this for the artery. And then what else is there? What else is there? What muscles, like for muscles and bones that I know that show, what is there? If you're a Huaman, there's this, right? There's this part. I forgot what it is called. 20 hours later, more. I forgot what it's called. It's very cute though. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know what this is. I have women that watch me. Ugh. Whoa. Right? What is this called? What is it called? What is this? What is this? Starts with a P, right? Starts with a P, no? It's like a really cute name. Pelvic floor. No, not the pelvic floor. No, like the little lump of like fat to protect the baby, you know? At the tummy. Where is it? Woman tummy pouch. It's not called a pouch, but it's like the panus. That is not what it's called. The pooch. Okay, I looked it up. It's the pooch. The little pooch. Little pooch, you know? Alright. The pooch. And then you have. This is too big. I need to make it more like that. There you go. That's better. That is way better. Then you have obviously like this part, right? You have this part which is the crotch, and that goes with the legs. So like there's like a crease, right? There's a crease, and then you have a bit more fat there that like kind of juts out, including the hip. You know, you have the hip, but then you have this that juts out more. The kangaroo pouch. Yeah, exactly. The kangaroo pouch. You get it. You get it. I keep doing chicken scratches. I need to stop doing that. Then you have this. There's just like the normal thighs. Normal thighs there. And then since there's the knee, it's the same as the elbow where like the actual knee is very bony. Like the actual joint is very bony. So if you have it like bent, then it's like straight lines. It's jutting. Right? But overall, like this place, it's like that. And then this, that. And then there's big meat, big meat there, right here, right in the back of the leg. It's right there. There's the big meat, and this part's kind of straight. This slaps. Is that mine? Okay, no, that's just the Twitch emote. I was like, did I have that? I don't remember adding that. There's also like something here. I think it's just the ribs, right? There's like the ribs here that kind of show when you're muscly. Is that right? Um, Apart from that, that's all I know. That's all I really know. Which, to be fair, is a pretty good amount to know. Like it's pretty. That's like all right, pretty. You know a pretty good amount on what for someone who does not know much. Actually, run. Obviously, this is not um according to body proportions. Like the proportions are pretty bad, but yeah. And I should learn head proportions too. Like I don't fully I know some things, but I don't. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Like one problem with the head that I have is what they want you to do is after the straight line is they want you to like put the line for the chin, right? Probably accurate for most of us, yeah. Proportions never yeah, I know, but I mean like a lot of things here are nowhere near, you know? For example, this torso is way too big. It is way too big. It should be. That is way too much. How do I? How do I do this? I want to do it on just one side. How do I? How do I? Is there a way to like just do it on one axis in the middle? How do I just do it in the middle? Is there a way to do that? Does anyone know? Why is it doing the entire thing? How do I do this? Hold on. Clip Studio Paint. Make smaller on X axis. How to resize in only one axis? Please help me. No. No. Hi, Chunky. We all a little chunky in our lives. We got a little chunk. Like this. This is closer. That's closer to what it should be. Now you do this. Like already that's a lot better. Yeah. Stuff like sizes are probably also wrong, but that's fine. I'm gonna spam this all day now. More! More! Yeah, so like, okay. I need help with this. So you make the circle, right? And then you do the line, and you're supposed to put the perpendicular line for the chin. Is there a rule on where you should, like, at least a proportional rule, like a general guide? Because again, these are guides. That's all guides. The proportions are a guide. This thing is a guide. It doesn't have to be followed 100%. But to know, if you know the guide, it's easier to have things that are feel better, even if you don't 100% follow it. If you have like the guideline, what is the guideline for where you place the chin? Like how far from the circle should you place the chin? That's what I need to know. Okay, that's what I want to know. How far does the head go? It's like it's like half the circle. Is that it? Like around like half the circle length. So like here, around here. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. I just need to. Is it different? Is it different for female heads? I know there's a lot of differences between male and female heads. Is the chin closer for a female head, or is it just smaller? It's just a smaller chin, right? But the proportionality in height is the same. It's just the head overall is going to be smaller. I think, right? I'm just gonna write 1, 2, 3. I think if I write this, it's gonna make it easier for me to remember why it's there. I just got a message from Videotron. They're telling me they're getting rid of all of my life. All my life. Amazing joke on what you did it. You set the T-ball and you threw it to the other end of the court. You're so amazing. You're so cool and hot and everyone loves you. Ugh. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I don't really know how the bicep and tricep work in tandem. And there's probably other muscles too in between them. Like I doubt it's just the main. I doubt it's just those big boys. You know. Down, 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 down. Um. Yeah, we have this, and then I don't really remember how everything works apart from that. Ahem. 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 Is it this big? Is it maybe like? It seems I'm looking at like different references for stuff. We're learning right now. We're learning how to draw. So maybe smaller. It seems like if we have like a circle, like a sphere or something, and wait until I take 500 steps. Yay, learning. Yippee! Wahoo! Wah! Like if we take like this for example, right? I'm back. We're back, baby. Teacher Onwa, let's go. It's finally time. He's back. The person I'm here to watch. The teacher Onwa. The other Onwa he's kind of mid, honestly. Teacher Onwa though. Ooh, that's what I'm here for. Well, I'm here. So doesn't have to be a perfect one. I'm just kind of like going off it, and we're trying to learn together. Okay, so if we take this sphere, right, it's saying like starting around here and ending around here. That is what the 1, 2 is. So then you want to add another one.
Do it or you're fucked.
It's so broken. Do it or you're fired. So we want to add like a second one of that. That's a bit too more like around here, I guess. So we want to add like another one of this, you know? So this would be number 3. Not like this where it's like flat on the sphere. It would be a bit lower, it seems. Like more like around here. Then the chin would be a bit higher, like here. Which I guess looks better, but I don't get it, you know? I don't get what it's doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You understand what it is I'm saying? Draw lines horizontally across the form to establish the first and second. Yeah, okay, so I guess you are dividing it. What does it mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'm trying to figure it out, okay? I don't know. I don't know what it's saying to me. I think that's right. I think that's what it's saying. It's saying that you need to cut into it a bit. Like this. From the half. And then you add another one of that to make the third. And then this is your thingy, you know? This is your measurement. So the chin's around here. Okay, so now if I make another one. And then like you cut in, I know you cut into it a bit. And you cut into it a bit more depending on if you want a female or not. And then for the chin, depending on how big you make the chin, it might be more feminine or more masculine. Yeah, I think I made this circle too small. This circle is too small. This is it is what it is. It is what it is. It's alright. It's alright. It don't matter. It don't matter. We're just trying to get some ideas here and then we're gonna improve it. Right? So yeah, this one's bottom of nose. Bottom nose. That is not how you write nose. The bottom of the nose. This is the chin. As we all know. This is the hairline. And this is the brow line. And if I remember correctly, the brow line is also where the ear, the top of the ear is. So like it's like this. Like where the top connects to the bottom. You know? I don't know where it ends, but I think it's different for different people. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so that's that. The brow line, so like is where we make our cool brows. This is where we make our cool stuff, our cool brows and stuff. It looks so good, guys. Guys, it looks so good. It looks so good. I am so good at making things look symmetric. I have no idea. um and then we have the nose. I know there's like more. There's like a lot more for different things, but we're just gonna start with this. We're gonna start with this, and we could add to it. You know, over time we add to the information. But for now, this is what we have. You just draw a line, or do I just keep it? I'll just keep it like that. I'll just keep it like that. And then for the lips, I'm so good at keeping things symmetrical. Oh my god. We could do a bit of that, and then do a bit of this, and then a bit of this, and the eyes are here, like here around. It's amazing. He's so good. He's so good. I was just placing the things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I swear I can do better than this. I swear I can do better than this. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. I swear. It was just a test run. It was just a test run. Vinky, is that you? I have come back. Come back from the grave to show you how to show you all how it's done. Okay. So yeah, now we have this. I'm just gonna erase you, but don't even worry about it. Okay. I should try harder to like actually get it right. But I need a better reference. I need a better reference. This one sucks. But this is what I want. I want to know like how far from the chin it really needed to be. So it seems you draw a sphere, and then you add around a half sphere. Hold on, let me look at this. Ah, okay. Yes. IBC and I should be taking off a bit more from the top to do it. Yeah. I made it too long. That's the first issue we'll see. The first issue. There are many more to be seen. Many more. But I'll put another one over here. I'll make our head over here. So we could keep that one as a reference to laugh at, you know? Okay. Erase that. Okay. Actually. Okay. We have a sphere. People be mowing today. They're having a good ass time, man. Did they go all the way from? They went all the way from my place to yours. Clean up. Okay, so the hairline is probably lower. Let me make the half. It's a bit crooked, but that's half. around half. Actually, wait. Genius. There you go. Now it's straight. He's quick. They should pay him more if that's the case. Yeah, for real, man. So the brow line's a bit lower. That's the first problem. Brow line is like lower. It's like there or something. And now we'll draw an equivalence here. And now we need another equivalence. It's so hard to use your shoulder. Actually, wait. I have the artist glove. I should be using the artistic glove of power. The one that allows you to slide and not worry about it. I don't like it. But rain is so cool. It makes funky noise. It makes funky. My lips are dry. I can't do the noise. It makes a noise, you know? And it's nice. I don't like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that accurate? It's been raining for like 3 days. Yikes. Okay, let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick test. Let's see. I made it a bit bigger, but it's around equivalent. Actually, I don't think... Are these? Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually really good. This is a really good equivalence. This one, I made it a bit too long. Just a little bit. Just a little bit too long. Put it up here. That's better. Okay. So now we have this. This is our... I'm gonna call this my base. Why I'm in my Japanese. Hold up. I'm just typing in Japanese for some reason. Or base. Okay. And I am not going to touch this. I'm going to make this lower opacity. And we're going to draw over this. Okay. So. Now. We need. So we could cut into this. Or we could not. Some people do, some people don't. I guess it depends on the head. It depends on the head you're drawing, it seems. There are so many different ways to draw the head. What the hell is this? Head proportions are stupid. Head proportions are dumb. Okay, what we do know is the brow line is here, again. Chin is here. Top of nose is here. So this is the top of the nose. This is what we know. We know the top of the nose is here. We know the brow line is around there. I think some people also like use it to like put the eye kind of here, right? Am I right about that? Or am I dumb? Am I dumb or is that right? I'll try not cutting into the sphere. Just do this. I'll see how this looks. Do this. Whoops. Do that. That. You are very much out there. Okay. And then the ear. Is it really here? No, because it'd be lower because it's where the eye ends. It'd be lower. Be like more around here. There you go. That's something we learn. That's something we're learning. Okay. And then I remember that so the lips are like you have like that, right? The normal thing is like that around. Oh my god. And then that's terrible. I need to make my lines better. And then how it works is you have the parts of the lip are like this. I think you have like this kind of flesh bit and then these two flesh bits. And then for the bottom part you have like a tube. And then these two flesh. Right? I should not be making it such a light green. And then there you go. Those are the lips, I think. Hopefully. I think those are the lips. Tell me down in the comments below. Are those the lips? Okay, and then this is that's way too realistic of an eye. I need to not do that. I am very bad. Wow. This is what happens when you only spend your time like drawing bodies and not anything else. Everything else looks bad. That's what ends up happening. Whoopsie. There you go. And let's just do a bit of that. And whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. With a poopsie. Yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing. You could all tell how much I know I am doing what I'm doing. It looks amazing. What can I say? It just looks too good. And I think that's what the problem is. The problem is it looks too good. Ugh. I'm so much better when I just follow my instincts. I'm so much better when I just follow my instincts and I don't like try to do proportionality. But I need to learn proportionality. It's because it's new. Also, my hand-eye coordination is just horrible. It is just horrible. Oh well. It is what it is. What else? What to draw now? Okay, maybe retry drawing Snom. Although it hasn't been long before I drew him. I think it'd be cool to try and redraw him. But like actually trying to attempt to do the colors and all that. What do you guys think? What do you guys want me to draw? What do you think would be cool? I think it would be really cool. Snom. Why is it darkness? Alright, we got our Snom here. Snom reference. Snom reference. Okay. So let's start our sketch. Why is it not drawing on the screen? We'll start by just drawing a blob. For that is what he is. That is what our boy is. So I need to go. He does not look like a baguette. You know, he's chunky. He's chunky. I'm not making him chunky enough. He's a chunky boy. He's supposed to be our chunky little lad. Okay. Actually, I'll just close it off. Okay. We have our loaf. And now we have to add. We have to add the big boy, the big thingies. Okay. Make it more circular there. And that. Make it more circular. Okay. All right. We got this now. A bit smaller so we have space for the spikes. Okay. So now it's a question of the spikes. So the spikes are very rounded. Also, I call them spikes, but they're probably not actually. Yeah. Like that. That's a pretty good rounded point. Yep. 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 Okay. Erase. Erase. What we need. Well, we need like something over this, and then I could add the spikes to that. Yeah. Because he's in this kind of ice cocoon, I would say. Bow, 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 bow. It will not be as good. I know this now. I am not here to create perfection. I am here to improve on what has already been made by me using new information from HQ. Also add this. That is two. That is 2 cubed. Okay, dash fine. Okay. Okay. And now we need like a big make a big one. Make a small one. Make another big one. The wawas keep distracting me. I keep looking over, thinking like someone's typing, but no, it's just the wawa. I'm like stop distracting me. Trying to draw. Trying to draw here. You can't keep distracting me like this. Okay. There you go. This is the sketch. Make this small. Actually, is it possible to make it? It's possible to change the color. Is that what this is? I feel like there is a way. Maybe this? Nope. I feel like there is. There has to be a way. I just don't know what it is. That's not it. um. And what I could do is that. And then do this, and is it this? Yep. Okay. There you go. I have this. I should do a refined sketch now. Question is, how do you do a refined sketch? Mom, how do you do a refined sketch? Mom! Do. Please. There you go. Okay. And now need this is gonna be a long one. Ugh. Yes, it's good. Okay. I don't know what will be like what I'll paint over and what I'll actually need a thingy for, you know? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. There you go. Yeah. Now I do this. Now I do a bit of that. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. I feel like I get so quiet when I draw. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to all my gamers out there who are waiting for the on-way yapping. But I'm very bad at yapping when I'm trying to draw. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I don't know, I get like so focused whenever I start drawing. Wasn't really showing before because I was more so like I was like more so trying to teach to kind of help me remember stuff. But didn't like show as well because I was talking crazy. A streamer who talked, never before seen. But yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know if I'm trying to think of like for coloring. If I'm gonna have the lines, I'm gonna have those inner lines for the lad. I don't know if I will. And then we did this. Okay. And finish it off with a big boy. Actually, his eyes are like back here. There you go. That's cute. Okay. We have this sketch. We could honestly probably use this as liner, but nah. Nah. I ain't doing all that. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing with this, where we do this, this, that, this, this, that. There you go. Do this. Okay. Now I want liner. I don't remember what. This is good. This is like pretty clean. It's the same, but it's pretty clean. What's this? That is very big. This is pretty cool. I like this. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna be here a while. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go with the mindset here of good enough. All right. We're gonna go with the good old mindset. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna draw the inside part. I might do the eye here. No, I'm gonna paint that in. Okay. This is gonna take forever. Oh my god. Well, training my hand-eye coordination, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's good enough. One thing I wish Clip Studio Paint had, which Paint Tool Side does have, is switching back to your previous tool by clicking on the shortcut for the tool that you went on. So, like pressing E to get erase on Paint Tool Side. If I press E again, it would go back to the previous one. But Clip Studio Paint doesn't have that. It does have something similar where if you hold the button and then let go, it'll go back. But it's just not the same. Because sometimes you don't know how long you're going to need the tool for. So it's just nicer. I find it's nicer to just have a way to go back to the tool you already had very quickly. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb Onwa. Just a dumb Onwa guy. I don't know. And one more. Go. Okay, and now we're gonna do a thing called ambient occlusion. which I have also learned about. First things first, we do the good old fill with the blue. Whoops, refer do. There you go. And now we're gonna go back through. We're gonna find places where light would be hard to reach. We're gonna add some thickness. So, for example, I need to make a new layer. For example, right here, light would probably have a tough time reaching. Is this light? Okay, that is the right. Light would have trouble reaching there. It'd also have trouble probably reaching like all of this. But that's fine. Yeah, like we'll do it. We'll do it. There. And there. I feel like it would have trouble reaching literally all of this. Okay, for that. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. Boop. I need to fix stuff like here. Um. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's just this line art. Wowie wowzers! I did not mean to do that. So now we have line art. Turn this back on. We need a paint. We need to do some painting. I think I made something way too big. It was like way too big. Yeah, it looks better. That ambient inclusion looks there. Looksy there. There's still plenty of things I could improve on with this, but I like it. I think it's better. It's better than the first one so far. I might change that opinion. I might change that opinion when I continue drawing this and I get the colors in, but that's fine. It's fine. I should make a like quick wheel to go between the tools quickly. Does this go to? Yeah, this goes back to this. Bow, 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 down, 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 down. It's gonna be covered, so it doesn't have to be exact. It just has to look like a shape. It just has to look like a circular shape. Honestly, it might be better if it wasn't hard edges. Just because it would probably fit better. With the ice and stuff, it'd probably look nicer. Okay. This bottom part needs to become bigger. Okay. This. Alright. Now we need some blue. Need some big blue. It's gonna have a lower opacity. I don't think this one's. I don't know. I don't think this pen is a good one. This is too big. It's too big. I should probably try out the brush, like an airbrush. I say that, but I'm still drawing with it. Oh well. Eh. I could take this off, right? Yeah. Oh, it's because I didn't. Eh. You'll see. It'll be better. It's gonna be a better version of it. I've improved, I swear. It's only been like 3 days. No, it's been like 4 days. This is not much better, but it's okay. It's been 4 days. I've improved. It probably won't like look as clean as the last one in terms of like lines and coloring, but I think in terms of like coloring and I think in terms of like shading and such, it'll probably be better. I think I'll have tried new ideas and that in itself will be useful. Although I should try drawing more people instead of Snom, because that's the kind of stuff I want to draw. That's the stuff I want to be better at, which is why I tried to learn proportions. Oh, well, well. It is what it is. What can I do? What can I do? What can I say? It's business. Like the shapes too are better. There might like again, they're not as the lines aren't as clean, but the shapes and stuff are better. I think overall it'll probably look better, even if it might not like actually be in terms of other things. But we'll see. Ads. I hate ads. God, I love ads. I love getting the stuff I'm watching interrupted. I love it. My favorite. It's my favorite thing. Do this. I think there's ads, but I'm just erasing. So it should be fine. I'm gonna put it at full for now, just so I can do this, that. Actually, I'm going to put this in its own folder. Okay. I'm gonna start like coloring this here, and then we're gonna just put the entire opacity down afterwards. Unless I do it now, I might. I mean, I probably should. Another thing I should do is it possible to put all of this in a folder and then do stuff with this? Oh, it is nice. Great. Great, great, great. That was good for me. It's a bit too light. Yeah, that's good. Go back here. And erase all this yucky stuff. I can. That's gonna be too annoying. There's a lot that I missed. Oh my god. There's so much that I missed. Also for the white hood. Okay, go back to the blue where I completely messed it up. Erase all the yuck. Get all the yuck out of here. Ew. Gross. Ew. 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 Look at that. Ew. Who did that? Okay. um. Okay. That's good. Now we need to do like the shading and all that cool stuff. All that cool stuff people do. So take this, darker, and then hope that it's a good shade. That's too small. That's probably good. What if I go to the airbrush? I make the brush size bigger. I don't know. I don't like it. If I do gouache. Nope, I hate all of it. That's all bad. Just make the brush size smaller for this, I guess. Okay, so my assumption, I'm going to try speaking out loud here. My assumption is it seems to get like a bit more curved as it gets lower. Like this line, the like if you look at the edge of the shading, it seems to get more curved, and that's because it's having to cover a bigger area. I think. Not sure if I'm explaining that right. Like if we zoom in, I guess it's the opposite. It gets like less curved. So here, right, it's like more straight, but then up here it's very curved. That's because it's a circle, right? This is the entire thing's a circle. And you see it has to cover more area as it gets farther away. So when it gets closer to the tip, more curved. So your shading is not going to be like that. It's not going to be straight. It's going to be like you're going to have to change it over time. Yeah. Yep. 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 These kind of observations that like might seem like insignificant or like yeah no shit, but I think it's very important to like make these kind of like noticing these things and like actively saying, hey, I noticed. Also, the color looked like shit. This is way too gray. I'm just gonna call it, and we're gonna erase. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to erase the fix. Now it's straight and curves up. Curve. And then straight. Again. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Actually, wait, I could just check out the folder right now. It feels a bit too dark. It's a little too dark. It should be. That's better. Alright. Erase all this again. I guess. Okie dokie. And now we beg and pray that tomorrow won't be yesterday. I don't know what I'm singing. That's okay. Alright, now we do the same old trick. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I think we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it and make our decisions in the future. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me. Oh, God, fool me. Yeah, okay. My lines are very not straight. They're what we call in the business, shit. What we call it in the business. Fool me. Man, I need to listen to some tunes, man. I want to get DMCA'd. I don't get copyright stricken. So I shan't. But just so you know, I'm in the mood for tunes. I'm in the tunes for boom. Okay. I don't know who Indiana Jones is. No, I think you do. No, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Is he a brand? Is it a brand? I don't know what it is. You know what Indiana Jones is. You even have a whip. Who brings a whip? What? No, your guys. You guys gave this to me. I thought it was like a buzzer. This is a game show. No, I think you know. You can't. Everyone knows who Indiana Jones is. I do not know who that is. Is Indiana Jones from Indiana? No, it's just a nickname. What? Did you just say a correct fact about Indiana Jones? It's a game show. I was just guessing. I don't know who Indiana Jones is. For real. No, I forgot the line here. I'm a fool. That's fine. He's fine. We have that. I'm gonna have to change my nub soon. Not working at certain angles. Horrible. I think I like the simplicity of Clip Studio of Paint Tool Sai, but there's a lot of I don't know. I like a lot of the feelings and things that Clip Studio Paint offers. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think it's good starting off with Paint Tool Sai, but also you can't really pay for that many different things, you know. They dance. We could dance if we want to. We could leave our friends behind. If we dance and if we don't dance, then no friends of mine. Dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Don't dance and if they don't dance, then no friends of mine. How's the dancing? Now we. Eh. Hey, show me. Eh. Actually, I should show you guys what I was talking about like 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. I don't know. I should show you guys what it is. Um, uh, okay, I found it. I found it. Boop. How come it's not showing it? Oh, wait. There you go. I don't know what Indiana Jones is. Do you guys know what Indiana Jones is? I have no clue. I'm laughing because like they're making funny jokes, but I don't know what that is. Was Indiana Jones? Never heard of that. It's so funny though. It's great. I love it. Mm, mm. Epic Games launcher requires an update. I don't care. What is Indiana? What is Indiana Jones? Like he still didn't say what it was. He was just like mocking. He was just mocking my boy Jack Black, my boy Gene. Like, well, what's Indiana Jones? It's a movie character, bro. Oh, I know, I know who Indiana Jones is. Listen, everyone knows who Indiana Jones is. Okay, there ain't no shot people don't know Indiana Jones unless you are 3 years old. Your ass knows, even if you've never watched Indiana Jones, you know who Indiana Jones is. That's what he should have said. It's a movie character, bro. I mean, yeah, he should have. He should have been like, "It's a movie." You know. I think the reason he didn't say is because he's like, you know who he is. Like he doesn't have to specify. Like like you know, he knows who Indiana Jones is. You don't have to say it's a movie character. You know who he is. You're dressed as him. You know. Stop lying. Yeah, no clue who he is though. No idea who it is though. I like how Jack Black kind of looked at him, kind of like, "Shut the fuck up, shut up." I don't know who that is. Like looking at him like wide eyed, like I don't know. You should shut the fuck up. I'm Gene. You're ruining my mojo. My mojo of Indiana Jones. My gene. My genes. You're ruining my genes. And there you go. Okay. I need to go back to. There are some issues here I would like to address. And there you go. Wait. There you go. You messing up my Jones. You messing up my Jones, man. You messing up my Jones right now. So if we do like this, it kind of looks good. It's all right. It's all right. And now we go here. I feel like this will need like a bigger. This needs like. Needs a bigger dip. Okay. I will turn this off for a second. What? Oh, whoops. Turn this off for a second. I need. Split the eye. There you go. Yay! Yay! Okay, and now we need a blue, bluish gray kind of thingy. Yep. Okay. Uh, um, okay. We need highlights. And yeah. I can't really like add that much detail. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that. That's too much for me. But I could add some highlights and such. Yippee. Yippee. Okay. Now, boom. I need to watch the Minecraft movie, man. I haven't watched it. I was supposed to watch it with my friends, but then they went and watched it without me. Hey. So I kind of like I'm going through my what is it called? What was the name? Uh Wrong thing. I'm going through my syndrome phase right now from Invincible. Going through my syndrome phase right now. You'll have to forgive me. Can't believe they would do this to me. Where were you when Onwa went syndrome mode? Anyone find those balls from the Incredibles, like those sticky balls that like got got Mr. Incredible like stuck? Kind of find them creepy. I didn't like them as a kid. I was like, yo, yo, gross. It must hurt. I need to. That. Yeah. This is not a good color. This is a very bad gray color. I'm hoping the opacity will hopefully help it look better. Probably not though. We'll see. We shall see. And boom. And do this. This. Okay. Um get in there. Get in there. Messing up my Jones jeans. Okay. What? quite right. I just feel like it's okay. And then this, that. And now we do this. Um, I do not know what I'm doing. Clearly. I mean, that's just the part of the course, right? You learn by doing. I mean, like, I clearly this is slightly better than the one from before in certain areas. I think I could clean up the art more, but I don't really want to. There's a lot of things I wasn't happy with the previous one. This one's nice. And now I move you over here because I need to make you toot. I need to make you toot. Okay. So for the tooting, we gotta do I have to make you smaller? Or oh, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I'm going to sneeze. Now that I've stated that I'm going to sneeze, I'm not sneezing. Amazing. Okay, we have that. And now we need like a yellow. Is not gross to look at. That's what we need. Not too gross to look at so that people are disgusted. Like me. Okay. All right. There he is, Snombud in all his glory. Actually, wait. I say that, but I want to. Snombud in all his glory. Now with reference. There's still a lot more detail that could be added. And I probably will add some. For example, um, why is it? Why is it suddenly cutting so deep? This is weird. I'm just gonna cut it out. I can't do what I wanted. Look at Look at beautiful boy. Beautiful little boy. What happens if I change the paper color to white? Not. It doesn't look as good. It does not look as good. Let me export this guy. Export single layer. No. I'm gonna call this Snom Revision. Actually, means what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them both next to each other. So we could see them. We could see and compare them. 1920 by 1080, I guess. Sure. Oh wait, I saved it as a PSD. Oopsie. I meant to save you as a PNG. Okay. This is the new version. And That's much bigger. There you go. Old versus the new. I think the color choice is way better on the new one. I think the shapes are more refined. The line work isn't as smooth, but apart from that, it's basically like a straight upgrade. Apart from the line work needs work. The line work needs work, but is better. He's better. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna retweet the old one and say Snum revision. Snum revision. Boop. Snum revision. And boop. Post. My stream manager is acting up. There you go. Snum revision. Oh, you guys can't even see my. I'm dumb. There you go. There you go. Now you can see it. Yeah. So the new one is clearly better. Although the lines aren't as clean. But I'm learning to use a new tool, so it's fair. I should have added some darker color to the snum fart. Let me do that. Where are the fart lines? There you go. Here, that. That's good. We're gonna add something here. 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 Okay. The erasing feels inconsistent. Really weird. Really weird. Okay. fart. That is what he's doing. You are correct, Duke. You do be correct there. Yeah. There you go. This is Snom fart. How you doing, Duke? Duke of Moof. You living good? Feels the nom? I smell nom. Been chilling. Being chilling. Being chilling. Yeah. Here's the old versus the new. Oh, I forget to show it. Here's the old versus the new. This actually, let's write it down. Let's write it down. This one was Saturday. This one's today, which is Wednesday. So it's a 24, 28. 5-day difference. One had more effort put in though. The Wednesday one had more effort put in, and I had learned a lot more, and I paid attention to the reference more. Yeah, and there's still a lot of improvement that could be made, but it's good. I like it. I like it. Ugh. I'll be playing Minecraft later tonight. Gonna be on my Minecraft grind. Grind my Minecrafts. She mine on Minecraft. She mine on Minecraft until I don't craft, I guess, IDK. Guess we could. I guess I'll raid out. Thank you guys for coming. I don't know if there's anyone to raid out to, but thank you guys for coming. I guess I'll just end off the stream. No raid for today. It's over. Onwa doesn't raid. You don't deserve it. I don't know who to raid, so that's the big problem. I don't like raiding random people that I don't know, like I haven't watched. I need to know their vibes, you know? I need to know their vibes. Duke, go live. Duke, go live so I can raid you. Come on, man. I can raid this person. Me lazy stream? Damn. Okay, hold on. I think I found someone. Alright, we're raiding this person. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was fun. We had a schnom. I showed you guys things. You guys showed me things. We learned some stuff about proportions. You know? We learned some stuff about Among Us. These heads are terrible. And we drew a snom. It was a good day. It was a good day. We're playing Hollow Knight Friday. And we're going to also collab with Himi. Yay! Alright, bye. Get out of here. Leave! Leave and never come back. Arrgh.